going on, guys? Pilo here. Hey, so it's midweek, so let's check on the M1 Dividend Portfolio, see what the pickups have been over the last couple of days. I know I had some executions for, Friday, yesterday, and Monday too. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, so after logging in, let's check what the activity tab looks like. Let's start off a couple days ago. All right, so I think we covered the 12th, which was last Friday. We had some buys here because we did some sells. And then come Monday, the 15th, we had some dividends from Stag, ADC, Agree Realty, some Cube, some EPR, EGP, some Main Street, some Blackstone Mortgage, Main Street Capital, and some ARE. So all that with our weekly $50 deposit. All right, we executed 5 buys and 1 sell. Let me show you what that sell was, because I do remember selling some Altria. So I know Altria is a pretty good one. I've held this one for a minute now, from the time of the pandemic. I mean, this one gave me great returns. But in our efforts to condense some of these things that are not indexed, I figured, you know what, this is a great return. I'm up, I was up however much I was up. All I know is that, before I give you the details, all I know is that, I was done with this one. I had to part ways and put those funds into something else that maybe generates a little bit better of a dividend or is a little bit safer, right? Because we're looking to condense. We're looking to condense into securities that are more indexed, right? That's what we want if we want to be a little bit more safe, right? And so going back to the executions for that date, we had some BlackRock, some CAG, some ABR, some Enbridge, and some Main Street. So if we go back to, so that was on the 15th, right? And then Tuesday morning, so yesterday morning, we had two buys. So these 2 buys came out of those dividends, right? And you can see that it was some YMAX and some USOI. And then today, this morning as well, I parted ways with some REITs that, again, they were hitting all-time highs, and I felt like my returns were over the threshold that I personally have, which is up and down 30%. And I figured, you know what, these REITs have been great to my portfolio, but it's time to move out of the riskiness that comes with REITs, especially with the interest rates still being in question. And I say that because I still don't think we're gonna raise or lower interest rates come September, even though there's indicators or there's little signs that are saying that we are going to drop. I'm still holding the judgment book on that one. I'm not convinced that we're gonna drop interest rates come September. But anyways, Cube and OHI, I felt like they had done everything they could for my portfolio, and so I let them go. And with those funds, we bought some more ABR, some American Tower Corp, EXR, ARE, Vici, EGP, MPW, and some SACH. I mean, these are all great buys. I'm looking, I think the next one, Vici is definitely one that I really want to, it's doing great. I want to hold throughout, at least for another year or so, and see how, the question mark on these interest rates, see how that affects it. And moreover, I want to see how the election affects it as well. American Tower Corp has been another one of my favorites. That one, since I picked it up during the pandemic, it's been amazing. And then I think that was it. Yeah, so that is it, guys, on the buys for this week. It's been a very, very busy week, not only in my portfolio, but I mean, over the weekend we had that assassination attempt. I mean, we just had a bunch of crap that just, yeah, I don't even want to get into that because it's crazy. So looking at the portfolio overall, we are at current value $23,775.35. Net cash flow $22,624.11. We've gained $1,151.23. Pair that with our dividends for this portfolio, and which are $2,124.11. We come to a total gain of $3,275.34, putting us at a rate of return of 24.09%. That is amazing. I know today the market's pulled back a little bit, but that return is still showing. And speaking of the markets pulling back, I'm definitely going to, I don't know if you guys remember, but I do have some funds. I've been raising the amount of funds that M1 holds in your portfolio. And I had it at $100. I think I raised it to like 150, and then I raised it again to 200. And so I'm thinking of letting it go, right? Bringing that down to zero so that next time market opens, it'll execute all of that. So I'm thinking of doing that maybe next week when that weekly $50 deposit comes through. I'm gonna keep an eye out on how futures look like tonight and even tomorrow morning. And if it looks like it's gonna be another red day, I'm going to hold up on it. And then just, I'm just gonna, I don't wanna say time the market, because that's not the way to do it. But I'm gonna try to get the best bang for my buck. We are down to 39 holdings at an expense ratio of 0.23%, which I say it in all my videos. It's a little high, but that dividend yield being at 10.31% kind of does make up for it in my books. So that's something that I'm gonna, I'm okay with. I like that balance. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, if you need that second pair of eyes to look over anything in your portfolio, I'm more than willing to help out. Just reach out to me, comment or like if you found some value in this video. Disclaimer, I am not a financial professional, right? I'm just a guy on social media that loves dividend investing. So until next one, take care.